Today we're diving into the captivating world of ethnic studies, and we're talking about an extremely important concept called intersectionality. Some of you may be wondering, well, what is intersectionality? Is it the same as individuality? Well, this concept helps us understand how to recognize and address multiple interconnected systems of oppression. It seems that many people today are a bit uneducated on different backgrounds, sexualities, cultures, and ethnicities, as it also pertains to feminism as well. No worries though, let me explain it in a way that makes it easier for you to understand for those who don't. Now imagine this, you're a black woman and you're at a conference about feminism. The speaker is talking about how women are oppressed, but they're only referring to white women like themselves. Unfortunate and also a bit incorrect, right? You realize that they're focusing on themselves and ignoring the experiences of black women who face not only sexism but racism. That's where black feminism comes in. It recognizes that the experiences of black women are different from those of white women, and intersectionality takes it a step further. Intersectionality helps us understand that identities and experiences are not isolated and instead of made up unique factors and experiences. Particular experiences of privilege and oppression are produced by these, and they can be both powerful and oppressive. Some may think that race is the only issue in discrimination, but it is not. For example, as a black woman, your experiences are shaped not only by your racial identity, but also your gender. Black women have faced multiple forms of oppression, including harmful stereotypes and even controlling images that have been carried on throughout history. According to Black feminist thought, the first controlling image ever made about black women were being called mammies, which is also known as being the faithful, obedient domestic servant. Black women are also frequently portrayed in these pictures as hypersexualized, violent, and unwanted. In addition to feeding negative prejudice and discrimination, these stereotypes also influence how black women are perceived and experienced in society. So when we're talking about intersectionality, we're acknowledging that our experiences of privilege and oppression are complex and interconnected. And that's crucial for black feminism, which recognizes the unique challenges and advantages that black women face. In the Combahee River Collective Statement, it is stated that no other ostensibly progressive movement has ever considered a specific oppression as a priority or worked seriously for the ending of that oppression. It is apparent that black women have been overlooked and marginalized, and while there are groups that advocate for women or people of color, the intersection of these two have been ignored. Black feminists like Audre Lorde, Angela Davis, and Kimberly Crenshaw remind us that we can't talk about gender without considering race, and vice versa. According to There Is No Hierarchy of Oppression by Audre Lorde, I have learned that oppression and the intolerance of difference come in all shapes and sizes and colors and sexualities, and that among those of us who share the goals of liberation and a workable future for our children, there can be no hierarchies of oppression. I have learned that sexism and heterosexism both arise from the same source as racism. Oppression and intolerance comes in different forms. In order for a better future, all forms of oppression should be equally addressed. Now that we know about intersectionality and black feminism, it's time to embrace our differences and support each other. Remember, understanding intersectionality and black feminism is crucial for building a more inclusive and equitable society. Thank you for listening.